Do people wash their feet in the shower? God, I hope so. I do not understand the argument of people just not washing, like, below the waist and down because the water just runs through them while they're in the shower. That is not... No. You've got to get up and scrub them feet. Okay, you got to scrub them dogs. Scrub the toes, scrub the piggies in between. Same way that you do when you're washing your hands. When they taught you how to wash your hands in elementary school, you know, sing the happy birthday song, get in between your fingers, everything else like that. Yeah, no, you got to wash your feet, people. That is disgusting. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, yet again to the Blue Ninja Guy YouTube channel on this beautiful, extremely chilly fall day. I got out on the bike. I knew it was going to be chilly today, but it feels a lot colder on the bike than I was expecting it to. So if I start sniffling at any point, or like you start hearing my teeth chatter, or I just stop, I'll probably explain it in the moment, but it's probably because I'm cold. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you would, please make sure to let me know that you do enjoy it by leaving a like and a comment down below. And as always, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can come back and watch all kinds of other content like this. And if this is your first time here, go watch all my other Reddit videos. They're a fun time. So, as always, kickstand, we start up the video. I can't get this open with the helmet cover on. We start this up by starting her up. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible sound. All right, now I got to get this closed. It's sealed again. I love the helmet cover, but I'm going to be honest. This thing is extremely complicated to work with the camera on for some reason. So if you see it like going up my helmet and it revealing the LS2 logo on it, I know it looks funny. I'm sorry. It's not the cleanest setup. All right, back on topics. Are jumbo eggs laid by jumbo chickens? This is an extremely good question. And the more detailed part of it basically said that, like, this guy's son was like, hey, are they called jumbo eggs because they come from jumbo chickens? And after he sat and thought about it, he's like, dude, I don't really know. Did normal chickens just lay jumbo eggs, or are there specific jumbo chickens that lay jumbo eggs? Like, I understand that ostriches lay massive eggs because they're bigger birds. Stuff like that makes sense. But at the same time, I don't really think I've seen that many variety of chicken, if you ask me. Now, again, I'm not some chicken savant farmer. Tell you what, I'm a chicken savant eater. I love chicken. I eat chicken every day. That's like, I can eat chicken every meal of the day. Hello, farmer. Not gonna wave. All right, that's cool. Just cross the highway real safely real quick. But, like, I don't think I've ever just, like, obviously I've seen different sized chickens. There are obviously variants of sizes of all animals depending on how they grow. But, like, is there something that, like, people do to make the chicken jumbo and then produce a jumbo egg? Or do they just, like, in Stardew, like, wait 2 days to harvest the egg and then they just get, like, an extra large egg? Like, for those of you who've played Stardew Valley, you know what I'm talking about? You can get large eggs and small eggs sometimes, but they're all from the same size chicken. So, like, what came first? The jumbo chicken or the jumbo egg? Or is it just jumbo eggs from regular sized chickens? And were they even really jumbo, or do we just let them label them jumbo and we just go with it? I don't know. These are questions that needs to be answered. Farmers, any of you that have chickens or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. Would really appreciate it. I'm gonna read this one exactly as written, so that way we can discuss the irony of this in and of itself. We're gonna turn left here. Go over to railroad tracks. Wait, good song. With my head up in outer space, I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. Anyways, thank you for that break. I'm going to read this exactly as it's written, and then we will discuss it. Why do stupid people so confident? I don't know. But I think that the first place that we're going to start this research study, or this survey, or whatever it is that you want to call it, with you. Because obviously, I don't know why they were waving. I might know them. Who knows? Why do stupid people so confident? I'm pretty sure that is not the correct way to English there. Good Redditor, I'm not very smart either. I never claimed to be smart, though, but I didn't claim to be confident either, so I don't fit into this. Why do stupid people so confident? I keep reading it because I'm trying to make it make sense in my head, but it doesn't. The way that you wrote that is stupid. And what's so funny is you posted that so confidently. You cannot tell me that this is not a meme. This person had to do this purposefully as a joke. And if they didn't, I don't understand how they got to that point. Like, we'll get it. We'll break down why stupid people are so confident like, why do they think stupid people are confident in a second, but I think that this just came back to bite them ass and immediately. And the comment section was tearing them apart for it too, which granted, I found this like, it says 7 minutes after they posted it, so I'm curious if it's going to stay up or how Reddit even works. I don't even know if you can delete posts or anything like that unless you delete your account. I don't really know. I still haven't figured out how Reddit works. I haven't even made an account and done anything with it yet. I'm just scrolling it for free use. Anyways, but what they were trying to ask, it seems like, is why are stupid people so confident? And I think it's because they don't understand that they're wrong, if that makes sense. As in, this person so stupidly and confidently writing this sentence the way that they did, it's probably because they don't think that they're in the wrong. So they have no reason. Why is there fuzz on that? There's no reason. Sorry, that just really distracted me. There's no reason for them to not be confident. It's almost like you would say smart people are confident, but it's also because they're just confident in their abilities because they know they're right. Well, stupid people a lot of the times don't know that they're wrong, so they're confidently going to be incorrect if, you know, they just feel like they're right. There's the weird in-between of people who like are stupid and know that they're wrong and are willing to learn, but at that point it makes you not confident enough to say or do anything because you understand that you're probably going to be wrong, and 90% of those people are actually going to be right in those situations, believe it or not. So anyways, moving on. Oh, also, before we get too far into the video, I have to ask you guys something. It is getting cold, obviously, and I have a lot of major life things coming up soon, and there is going to be a high possibility that I'm not going to be able to ride my motorcycle every week and get these videos out to you guys in motovlog format. However, that does not mean that I want to quit making these videos. I might just have to change the format here and there when it comes to the winter time, and it might not be the best situation for me to go out and ride when I have the availability and the time to do it. So that being said, I'm curious. Wow, voice crack. I'm curious how you all would like me to deliver these to you guys. I thought about mounting my GoPro in my car and doing it while I cruise in my car. I thought about just standing at my desk and doing it. I thought about just finding places like parks or whatever to go and sit down and just find a new place every week to go sit down and record my video like that. I thought that could be fun. But I'm curious what you guys think, or if you guys kind of want to see all the above, because today is almost on the edge of me wanting to go out and ride without bundling up and just trying to cruise. You know, which I can bundle up and go out in the wintertime, you know, for riding as well. But there are nice days here and there that I can still ride at, so like I don't feel like torturing myself over a video. So I'm just curious what you all think on those ideas. Anyways, we're gonna move on now before I bore you guys. Do you often find yourself bumping into stuff while walking? I do, but that's just because I'm a clumsy person and I have zero spatial awareness. I also don't understand my own strength or things. Actually, no, I don't want to go down that road. Ignore me. I don't want to go down that road. I was going to turn there, but I decided to change my mind. We're going to go somewhere else. But yes, I find myself bumping into things when I'm walking all the time. However, I imagine the majority of people find themselves bumping into things because they're staring at their phone while they're walking. I will admit, I am guilty of this. I have done it before. I don't do it all the time, but I have been guilty of it. But I'm just a naturally clumsy person. I'm not even a big dude. I'm relatively a smaller guy. So there's really no excuse for me to bump into things all the time, but I'm constantly hitting my head or walking into open doors or like walking into like literally just straight up fucking corners of walls. I'm not a smart person. So I do stuff like that all the time. So those of you out there who are also fellow clumsy people and run into things and bump into things and do things like that all the time, you're not alone. I promise. I do them too. Don't feel bad about it. However, if you do it while being on your phone, again, I understand, I've done it before, but you could avoid that by looking up from your phone. Possibly. That could be a way to avoid that. What food can you confidently cook without following a recipe? Tomato soup. Oh wow, I just hit a bump there and that really messed with my voice. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. I'm telling you right now, I could make a mean tomato soup and grilled cheese for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fiance is sick in bed, her comfort food's tomato soup. I could make tomato soup, gluten-free toast, gluten-free grilled cheese, you know what I'm saying? Put it together for her. Savant. Ain't even gotta read the damn can, okay? Put all that shit in a pot, start stirring it up. I know exactly when it's done. Other than that, don't ask me to cook anything without Googling it 3 times beforehand. And also still fucking it up in the process. I am not a cook. I'm not good in the kitchen. I'm good at doing the dishes. I'm good at that. I can clean. I can do the dishes. I can clean up after dinner. I can set the table. You know, I could set a mean table. You know what I'm saying? I can do that pretty confidently. Cooking, no thank you. No thank you. I'll do the simple stuff. I'll pour stuff, like I'll measure the stuff in the cups and pour it in places, or I'll stir it once it's been mixed, you know. But don't ask me to watch how to cook it, because no, I'm not a cook. But if anybody, you know, ever just, you know, wants to know how to make tomato soup, you can hit me up. I know how to do that. Or you can just read the can. That works too. Also, sorry, I just realized I'm not moving around a lot and being very visual with my talking. It is because I am cold. I'm almost locked to the handlebars right now. I love the helmet cover. It's making my head warm. I had to zip the jacket up, sadly. I got a really sick hoodie on. Actually, wait, hold on. I might be able to... It's Vans mixed with Harry Potter. All the colors are the different things for the Harry Potter houses, and it has the logos for them on the sleeve. But it's mixed with Vans. Sick. Love this hoodie. It's one of my favorites. But I had to hide that up because it's cold and zip the jacket up. And I think it's about time to pull out the winter liner and put in the jacket too. All right, anyways, I keep getting off topic. You guys aren't here for that. You guys are here for the stupid stuff. Oh, I didn't mention, we're on the subreddit r/no-stupid-questions again. I don't even feel like I have to announce it at this point. I scroll a lot of other Q&A and Reddit forums and stuff like that. None of them have as much reoccurring decent content as this one does, so we're just probably gonna stick with it for a while. How safe is it to eat a sandwich you dropped on the floor? They went into more detail, but basically they dropped it on the floor of their car. Not like in your normal house, like you were probably thinking like I was. So the detail there matters. So if you drop food on the floorboard of your car, should you eat it? First off, excuse me, 5-second rule. I'm a strong believer in the 5-second rule. If you drop it off, like if you drop it somewhere and immediately pick it up, and you didn't drop it in a pile of ants or like an actual dirt or mud pile for something to have stuck to it, okay? You turn it over, look at it. If it's got some things on it, like hair and stuff, no, don't do it. But if you pick it up, it's completely clean. Maybe you had the wrapper on it and just a little bit of it touched. Rip off the little bit of it that touched if you're that worried about it, and just eat it. Or if it's just like, you know, like nothing's really on it, blow it off. And it's probably not that bad for you, because I promise you, whatever it is that you're putting into your body is equally as bad for you without being dropped on the floor. That's all I have to say on that. Also, I think a factor that kind of plays into this is how often you clean your car floor. Like, if you're someone like me and you clean it out, you know, every season, maybe, and I'm not saying that because I'm a dirty person. I just don't do a lot of things in my car to make it that dirty, I don't feel like. I mean, I let the outside of it get dirty, don't get me wrong, because every time I clean it, I live on a gravel road, it gets dirty anyway, so it just pisses me off. But I feel like I keep the inside of my car pretty nice and tidy, for the most part. But at the same time, nobody's car is spotless. Let's face it, we all put our feet in there. We get in and out of it when it rains, or snows, or weathers, or, you know, you've been out somewhere and it was dirty and dusty. All that's on the floorboard of your car, you know, so you have to think about that too. Or if you have floor mats, you know, you shake them out, whatever. But it just depends on how disgusting your car is too. Like, if you just actually have if you're like a disgusting work truck, no, probably not, no chance. I don't care 5-second rule or not, you know, probably not eating off of that. But if it's just like your average car and it's somewhat clean and you dropped it and you immediately pick it up, I think you just have to read the situation. But I don't think there's anything wrong with eating it if, again, you picked it up super quickly and it wasn't innately dirty. How many of you can move your pinky toe independently? I can't. I try to move it, and the only thing I can move independently is my big toe, and all the rest of them move together. First off, if you have that much control over all of your individual toes, I am scared of you. I will admit that openly. I am absolutely terrified of you and your existence. Sheriff! Cop. I just saw him hit his brake lights as I did that. I hope he's not pulling over. I meant, it was a joke. It was a joke, Wee Woo. Mr. Wee Woo was joke. I was joking! Cut to me getting pulled over. No, I'm kidding. That's not going to happen. Anyways, I can't move my toes individually. If any of you can move your toes individually, you definitely scare me. I will admit that. That is extremely wild. Also, if you can move your pinky toe individually, does that mean you could pick things up with your pinky toe? Like, if you, like, drop your pencil on the floor and you just had your dogs out or whatever and you just try to do homework, weird example, I don't know why I'm going there, but then you just try and reach down, instead of bending down to pick it up, can you just like grip that shit with your pinky toe without the rest of your toes moving, and like toss it up to you and keep working? First off, where them dogs been? Because if you're gonna touch that pencil and keep writing on your homework with it, please have a clean foot. As we mentioned earlier, wash your feet in the shower, bath, whatever the fuck it is that you do. Anyways, I want to know if this is a common thing, or if this is just a random thing that this one Redditor can do, or just says that they can do and wanted attention on the internet. Is there anyone else that can move their pinky toe independently? Because if that's the case, I need to work on my foot game. Actually, no, I tell you about it. I'm not going to. I don't like feet. Feet creep me out. Moving on. Is it weird to say bless you after someone lets out a large cough? Absolutely not. And I already know that Joy is going to be yelling at me after seeing this, or she might already be yelling in the comments at this point. I say bless you for everything. For coughs, sneezes, like, you know, if somebody burps, whatever, I just say bless you. Because, well, I mean, I guess you could say excuse you for a burp, but I say bless you because it's funny. But also, like, first off, what's wrong with blessing people? Nothing. No one's ever just put a limit on that, okay, first off. Second off, I know it's mainly for sneezing, but we don't have anything for coughing. And coughs are left out. You know what I'm saying? Coughs are lonely. They don't have anything to call their own. So instead of sneezes being special, we're just going to make everything special, okay? And say bless you for everything. It pisses Joy off so bad. It's so funny. I do it to her all the time. She actually said bless you to somebody coughing the other day. So I'm influencing her. I'm getting to her. She was so mad, she said, after she did it too. But let's start this. Let's start a trend, okay? Let's say bless you when you cough. Okay, because people still need to feel, you know, you still need to be polite when somebody coughs. Sorry, trying to fix this thing. I know it looks weird, but it's cool, and it keeps me warm. Anyways, moving on. It's not weird. I do it. You should do it too. All of you, do it now. All of you cough, say bless you, or bless me, or whatever the fuck it is that you're supposed to say. Or like the next time somebody coughs, say bless you, and they'll be like, that was a cough. Okay, and then you don't say, I know, you just say, bless you. And then they'll be like, but I didn't sneeze. And then you'd be like, I know. And then they'd be like, I coughed. And they'd be like, I know, bless you. And they'll just be confused and just do it in an endless loop. Just do it, and oh man, it's gonna be so funny. I wish I was there to see it. Anyways, have fun with that. My headphones are not in sync with the video image. What can I do? They went into description to say, I'm using Bluetooth. I'm pretty sure that there's this thing that scientists have discovered, okay? Not sure exactly when they discovered it. It might be a new thing. I might be a little privy up on what the scientists be doing and calling hip and what that other whatnot nowadays. But there's this thing called Bluetooth lag, okay? I don't know if you've ever heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, I'm going to introduce you to it. Bluetooth lag is a thing that means that the sound that is supposed to come from your phone and go to whatever Bluetooth device that it is that you have, in this case your headphones, doesn't get there exactly in time with what it would be if it was just playing directly off of the device, aka in time with the video, okay? So I would like, you know, there is a thing, again, I'm not sure if you understand, that's why I'm trying to, you know, let you know. There is a thing called Bluetooth lag. And again, what that means is that the sound in your headphones is going to lag behind from the video. Welcome to the 21st century struggles that all of the rest of us have been having ever since Bluetooth devices were invented. Sorry, that was a little sarcastic. I understand that Bluetooth lag things are getting better, but I don't understand how this is something that people, and I went through the comment, like, there was people trying to help this guy understand that, like, Bluetooth lag was a thing, but that, like, there are ways to fix it. What device do you have? And he's like, I'm using my phone. And they're like, great information. How can we help you with, like, we need to know what phone, what earbuds, yada, yada, yada. Like, there are obviously more in-depth things to this, but I think that this is a boomer trying to use technology. So I'm proud of you, boomer. I'm proud of you, boomer. Thank you for trying to get with the times. And I hope that you understand now that we all struggle with Bluetooth lag, and it's not really something that you can fix. So if you don't want that to be a problem, just play it out loud. Why do we never see baby pigeons? That is because pigeons aren't real. They are little agent drones sent by aliens, not the government, okay? Aliens. That's why they do that weird little head thing, and they can see, like, what, 360 degrees all the way around their head, pretty much, because the way that their eyes and their stupid fucking head is shaped, okay? We never see baby pigeons because they don't exist, because they don't have to reproduce, because they're not, is that necessary? Is that necessary? Is that, okay. I don't, I'm gonna rant super quick. I don't understand why people have to come to a complete stop before they make a turn. It's really not that hard to turn while your vehicle is moving, I don't know, 20 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour if you're a little timid. No reason to come to a complete stop in the middle of the goddamn road to turn right into a driveway. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. Pigeons aren't real. Pigeons aren't real. They're drones sent by aliens to debunk the flat earthers. Don't ask me why, and to spy on us to figure out what all we're scrolling on our phones. That way they can import it into the ads no matter what app you're on, and they can try to sell you shit, okay? It's all it's for. It's so aliens can make money off of us. So pigeons aren't real. That's why you've never seen pigeon babies, because they don't need to reproduce. They just make new drones and send them out through their depositories in the trees in the parks. Thanks for coming to my conspiracy TED Talk. If you could erase anything from your memory, would you? A lot of people in this are saying no, and I completely understand why they're saying no, because I think everyone's thinking of it too seriously, as in, like, I wouldn't want to forget any part of my past that made me me, and I completely agree with that. I don't think I would either. However, I think I'm going to change y'all's brain chemistry with this. Do you guys remember anything that you've experienced in your life that wasn't like life-altering, but was like a ton of fun and was something that like you go back and do even now? Or maybe it's just something you had a one-time experience doing and it was only a one-time experience you'll ever have doing, but you loved it, and it'll never be the same as it was that first time, okay? You know what I'm saying? But like you kind of want to get that feeling back. Other than just nostalgia, you want to experience it for the first time again. That's how I am with Elden Ring. A little bit. I love the knowledge that I have on the game. I love the hours that I have in the game. I love all the experiences that it's brought me with it. The fun that I've had with it with friends. The fun that I've had with it with you guys on stream. It's incredible. My favorite game of all time. It was almost brain-altering chemistry-wise when it comes to video games for me and just what I like in video games. But at the same time, no matter how many times I go back and play it, I'm never going to have the experience with it that I did the first time that I played. Don't get me wrong, I can go and play that game a million different ways and build different people and take different paths and do different things, and I still have fun with it. But it's never going to be the same experience that it was the first time I played it. And there's a part of me that wishes I had the option to forget my playthrough of that game and start it over fresh. Not alter my timeline, not change anything. I just want to go back and experience that game for the first time, because it was incredible, and the feeling that I had while playing it, you know, and absolutely no-lifing it and becoming a, you know, mouth-breathing troglodyte, cave-dwelling fucking gaming nerd, sitting in my room for 18 hours a day playing it, going to work for the other however many, the math doesn't add up, but whatever, you guys get the point. I would love that, just one more time, just to experience that, because it was incredible, and I don't think I'm ever going to get that experience with a game again. So, you know, no, I would not go back and alter anything from my past that was genuinely that serious. But there are things in my life that I've enjoyed that I only have ever experienced that feeling once because it was a first time thing, and I would probably do it again. Or even like riding a motorcycle for the first time. Do I want to forget it? No. Would I love to have the same experience that I did when I rode it the first time? Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, I still have fun riding my bikes every time. But there's just something about the first time that I did it that just holds a special place. Or like the first time that I rode the Beast home. You know, I'd obviously rode bikes before, but like riding my own bigger bike for the first time was incredible. So just things like that would be cool to experience for the first time again, but not because I like want to forget something. It's more or less just because I would like to not even have a do-over at it, even if it was the exact same. I would just like to feel it again. Sorry, I went really hard in on that topic. Did the ancient Greek have a prank similar to pantsing where they snuck up, pulled down someone's toga, and skitter away? I freaking hope so. First off, the reason I screenshotted this is because they used "and skitter away," which is a fantastic description. I love the way that they used skitter away, because it just makes me think of like ancient, what did they say, ancient Greek people, okay, you know, walking up to somebody, having a serious conversation about Aristotle or whatever the fuck it was that they talked about back then. I'm not a historian. And then, you know, just pulls down his toga, full, you know, full worm and taters out. What are things that I can say on the internet without being demonetized? I don't know how to say it. Schlong and taters. Full schlong and taters out. You know, just butt cheeks galore, just flashing out. And then he's just laughing hysterically, giggling, skittering away. Okay, skitter, 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 skitter. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that was shaded. Skitter, 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 skitter. You know, skittering away, okay, and giggling to himself like a little schoolboy. You know, that would be hilarious. Like, obviously, humans have always had fun, right? Maybe not to the point that we do now, because we have the ability to be leisurely now, but like, humans have always needed, or at least known how to laugh and enjoy being happy, and they did things for entertainment back then. So I would imagine that they also pulled pranks. I don't know if exactly it'd be like pulling someone's toga down. I hope that it is, because that would be really funny. I don't know if that's actually documented. Actually, now I'm curious, were pranks from like the ancient days documented? That would be really cool to know, because like all of ours are documented now because they're like memes, or like they're posted on the internet. But like, I wonder if they documented stuff like that. That might be something fun to research, ladies and gentlemen of the internet who are into doing stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, they said skitter away, and the way that I like saw that in my mind is hilarious. So I kind of want to see if someone animate that now. What are some good sports for the lower back? They go into a lot of detail here, but I'm just going to say marching band, okay? You know, and not everyone can join it. I know a lot of you, this is going to be really spicy on you guys, because you guys don't think that's a sport. That's fine. Completely up to your own opinion. I like marching band. I was in marching band through all of high school. I was in percussion. I was in the drum line, and I carried the big drums. And I'm telling you what, I didn't know that someone could get back abs before they got front abs, but it's possible. It's possible. I didn't even know back abs were a thing. Okay, abs on your back. But I'm telling you what, you carry around a drum like that enough, using purely lower back and shoulder muscles to carry that thing and march around with it, and also try and have the ability to play it at the same time, you're gonna get some good lower back strength. I'm telling you what. It's also gonna help with your hip action, you know, gyrating your hips a little bit, because you're gonna have a lot of core strength. You know, you're gonna be able to be liquid with that, because you're gonna be moving around while carrying all that weight. So, you know, just go buy yourself a marching band drum and walk around with it, okay? If you don't want to actually like join a sport, just play some music. March around the marching band drum, put it on for about an hour a day, walk around. Your lower back is going to feel like shit, but after a while, it's going to start feeling incredible. Great workout. Does tea hydrate you as well as water does? Yes and no. This, I felt like, was a great topic for us, because the last couple of videos I've mentioned that black coffee, not the cream infested fucking Starbucks slop that you guys get. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about black coffee. The same rule applies for black tea, and I actually looked it up. I'm probably going to put the screenshot on fucking your screen right now, or your phone. Yeah. Yes, you can count black tea as a part of your water intake. Again, specifically black tea. Purely just tea and water. That's because it's not really doing anything to the water other than just adding a little bit of contents to it, you know? So there are some healthy things in tea. There's also a tiny bit of caffeine in tea, but like the numbers are so low compared to a cup of coffee, you're not going to get the effects of the caffeine, and it's like natural caffeine, I'm pretty sure, so it's better anyways. But at the same time, yes, if you would like to drink tea in place of your water, as long as it's black tea, there are worse ways to get your water intake. So yes, that does count. So for those of you out there who've been hearing my coffee argument, don't like black coffee, try black tea. I drink it all the time. They're flashing, which makes me think that there are the wee-woos up here. We're gonna pay attention for just a second. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Or there might be an accident or something. I don't know why they're flashing. I'm actually kind of curious. I don't get flashed at a lot. Unless it's my fiance. Oh no, somebody's just stopped on the road. Thank you for letting me know, kind person. I hope they are okay. Not much I can do on my bike though. Okay. Oh wait, this is my last topic. Okay, cool. Perfect, because I'm getting chilly and I'm starting to get ready to head home. I also have more things to do today. So, you know, perfect. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's r/no stupid questions scrolling through Reddit while motovlogging video. It's a weird little niche that we've started to create on this channel, and I love it. You guys seem to love it too. Again, you guys have been killing it with the video views. My channel has not performed this overall well when it comes to long form content, I think, since like its inception. You guys are genuinely, everything you guys are doing right now to support me is incredible, and I cannot thank you guys enough. For today's comment, I want you all to comment what you guys would like to see me do with my format of these videos in the future. That's the end of the video comment. You know, normally I have something fun, but I'm just genuinely curious because I don't know if next week it's gonna be warm enough for me to want to bring the bike out, and I might want to just start testing out other formats for this anyways, because don't be wrong, I love the motovlog stuff. When it's summertime and it's nice weather, this is what we will be doing. But I definitely think that if this is where I want to take my content for the near future, I would like to have a format that also works in case this isn't available to me. So I'm just curious what you guys would be entertained by most, because I like all of the ideas that I had. I just don't know, you know, don't know what to try. And who knows, I might try all of them. I'm just curious what your guys' opinions are on them. As always, leave a like, you know, if you've watched this point in the video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you haven't already and you've been coming back and watching my videos, why not? It's free, doesn't hurt you, helps me. And if you want, you can always unsubscribe later. Also, don't forget to click the bell. I don't say that a lot, but I know YouTube notifications are weird, and I'm trying to every Sunday right now, but I also post random things all the time, so make sure to turn the bell on. I think that's enough of my YouTuber shit. As always, continue to spread the joy. I'm going to go into this last topic. I hope you all are having an absolutely fantastic Sunday, or whatever day it is that you're watching this on, and I will catch you guys in the next video. What is a reasonable time to start cutting grass with a lawnmower? I imagine that they're meaning like in the morning, because they don't want to be inconsiderate and wake people up. And first off, I think this depends on if you are talking about on the weekend or on a weekday, okay? Because that definitely changes it. If it's on a weekday, I think 8 to 9 a.m. is perfectly reasonable. If someone is sleeping in past 8 or 9 a.m. and it's in the middle of a weekday, their job probably allows it, or they have the day off, and it's not inconsiderate, I don't think, to start mowing the yard by 8 or 9, because at that point the sun is well enough up, the day has started for most people, you know what I'm saying? So that's completely fine. If it ends up waking somebody up, they can get over it. If I'm someone who sleeps in past that time in the middle of the week, and if one of my neighbors started mowing and it woke me up, which probably wouldn't because my neighbors aren't close enough and I sleep like I'm dead, but like, I can't really be mad about it because it's already 9 a.m. and I should probably be out of bed anyways. Again, this doesn't fall into people who work night shift, whatever. You shouldn't have to be considerate for people like that, because that, you know, things like that happen. I completely get it. Now, if it's on the weekend, that kind of changes things. I understand that some people like to get up at 6 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday and do as much loud shit as they possibly can to be done by 3 p.m. for themselves. That, to me, is extremely inconsiderate. I understand that people like to get up and get their things done so they can have their free time. Completely understandable. A lot of us normal people on the weekends like to sleep in and catch up after the hellish week that all of us have had every single week, because being an adult in modern time kind of sucks. But all of that aside, I think a proper time on the weekends would be 10 at the earliest, but I'd try to push it to 11 if I was you. By that point, people should probably be waking up for lunch, and if you're sleeping in past that point, you're probably already have been woken up by other things at that point anyways, and if not, then you were lucky. But I think that's, you know, I think that's a pretty decent time on the weekends, but I definitely do think that it makes a difference. And if you ask me, just do it in the evening. It's way better in the evening anyways. Once it starts cooling off, the sun is setting, there's no dew on the grass, so like I don't even know why people want to mow their grass in the morning anyways. It always looks better if you do it in the evening, in my opinion anyways, and I love mowing the grass, so, you know, but I don't always have time for it. Anyways, that is all the time that I have for today and all the topics that I have brought up for today. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do all of the stuff and things and stuff that I mentioned just a couple minutes ago. Continue to spread the joy. I love you all very much, and I will see all of you guys in the next Reddit video. Peace!